What's up everybody, I am here with some more Resident Evil 6. Last time we actually finished the prologue successfully, thank you, successfully. But, if the prologue does not come out, then I'm sorry. I'm still working on it. Because it's been a while since I actually played and recorded, and of course I upgraded my computer, so I still have to work out the kinks of it and still try to fix some of the stuff that was in my older specs. So you have to bear with me for a little while. So, but anyway, we finished the prologue, or the prelude, as they call it. As you can see here, what a chapter select. I don't know why they call it the prelude. I don't know if they should have called it the prologue. But I think when this game was actually coming out, the prologue that we did, I believe it was one of the demos. Yeah, I believe it was one of the demos. And of course a couple of other demos that we'll be going over as we get into the main game. Anyway, of course we have the campaign, and here's your dog tags. The dog tags are nothing too important. It's just something that if you you know, complete the campaigns and do all the challenges that are here, all that stuff, you can actually show it off when you play the multiplayer, which of course no one actually plays the multiplayer here. I've played the multiplayer. I do not like it. The multiplayer games for Resident Evil aren't really that fun for me. Like I said, I just only go for the games. So of course, these are some of the emblems that I've unlocked in my other profile. As you can see, unlocked the longest night achievement, gone to hell, buried secrets, get on the plane. Those are just, of course we have Leon and Helena, Jake and Pierce, and Jake and Sherry, which we will get into, and then here's Ada beating some of the beating like the chapters 4, 5, and 6. And of course these are other achievements, like doing certain challenges, like this one, high voltage achievement, going to the hell achievement, stuff like that. If you do the achievements, then you unlock some of the emblems. You could show off in the multiplayer, but like I said, I don't actually play the multiplayer, so I don't actually have to worry about it and, you know, spend hours and hours and hours on doing it, so I don't have to do that anymore. And of course the templates, which which you will unlock during the main campaigns and things like that. So nothing too serious. You don't have to worry about that for completing 100% of the game, because that's not included in it. And here we have extra content, Agent Hunt, which is the multiplayer, and the Mercenaries, which I did way back before when I first started my channel. I started doing Resident Evil 6 The Mercenaries, which was the first gameplay I did, but I did Call of Duty games and stuff like that, so it's not too important. Here we have the records, which of course I showed, which I didn't show, which is of course the percentage of the game. Here is we have 0%. In order to get 100%, you have to play every character in every campaign. So here there is amateur, difficulty, normal, veteran, professional, and no hope. Difficulty no hope is the most hardest thing to complete if you actually want to go 100%. I failed so many times. I've died so many times when doing no hope on all the characters, and it's nasty. It's disgusting, the amount of hours that I played just to complete 100% of the game in my other profile. I did 100% on that. And of course special features are the collections and cutscenes and stuff like that. Which of course there are collectibles. Well, I guess you could say collectibles. We'll get into that a little bit later. I just wanted to show the outsides of it before we actually get into the main game. We have, and of course before we actually get into the campaign, there is, for the first time ever in the Resident Evil series, skill settings, which is of course perks. You can actually attach or purchase and equip them for the characters that you'll be playing on during the campaign and stuff. So kind of an interesting thing that they did here, because of course you're actually going to need it if you actually do want to get 100% and play as all the difficulties and stuff. Of course, right here we have some good perks. Some of the good perks that are there. Most of these perks are meant for certain characters, but they're not meant for all of them. There's several here you have to unlock. Kill certain enemies with specific weapons and stuff like that. Unlock all after campaigns. Do all that. I'll show all those after when we completed all the campaigns and stuff. But for now, we're gonna get into a new game. Of course, there are 4 main campaigns. There's Leon, Chris, Jake, and Ada. Of course, Ada is one of my personal favorite characters. So there is no chronological order. It's just yeah, there is no chronological order into the game. So it doesn't matter which character or which campaign you pick, they will all be related to each other. But first, we're gonna start as Leon. Of course, Leon, like I said, we're gonna start an amateur first, single, because I'm not playing co-op in here. Here we have Leon, and we have Helena. Helena is the new character introduced here into the Resident Evil franchise. Helena, I like. I'll go for Leon. Leon is one of my favorites. Let's go offline so no one will join the game while I'm, in quitting session.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world. We have to come clean. I'm going to tell them everything. It might create more problems. It's time we take responsibility. We want to have any chance. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President! Don't make me do this.
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
Tolok's Cathedral. I'll explain everything there, Agent Kennedy.
How do you know my name?
Yes?
Hunnigan,
Thank God you're both all right.
how do you two know each other?
That's Helena Harper. She's been with the Secret Service since last year. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you two are all right. Look, I hate to rush introductions, but I need a report on your situation.
I just shot the president.
What are
He had already been infected by the time we found him. Leon did what he had to. He saved my life.
God help us. All right, I'll submit the report. You two just focus on getting the hell out of there. The virus has already spread 3 miles past the campus perimeter, and it's not slowing down. You need to hurry.
Not before we check out Tolok's Cathedral. Agent Kennedy's got a lead that might tell us who's responsible for this.
Leon, is that true?
Yeah, I think I might have something.
Roger that. I'll map out the safest access route. Keep your radio on.
I got a lead?
You will if you come with me.
That's very interesting.
Adam, I'm sorry.
You shot the
So
president.
what's so special about this church?
Yeah, okay, he did. Well, it's actually
You have
a,
some sins to confess?
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
Leon, you're so emotional. Anyway, so now we have, of course, Leon S. Kennedy. Of course, he's still an agent, as always. But here we have actually a new character, which is actually Helena Harper. Helena Harper, like I said, is the new.
You're gonna tell me everything once we get to the cathedral. Deal?
Like I said, she is a new character introduced into the Resident Evil franchise.
Here too. This is getting out of control.
Is. And that guy just like ragdolls down to the floor. And of course, Resident Evil. One thing I actually did forget to mention is that Resident Evil 6 is actually a co-op game. Actually, reintroduced the co-op game back in Resident Evil 5, but the co-op system in Resident Evil 5 was terrible. It was disgusting. It was a real bad mechanic. Here in Resident Evil 6, they actually fixed it, sort of. And of course, I am not slowly pushing the controller. I have the controller of the stick as far as it could go, because we're actually walking. We're not able to run just yet, which was one of the things a lot of people criticized, because you weren't able to run.
You see one of them, aim for the head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
Saying that you weren't able to walk. Weren't able to run yet. You're still walking. That was one of the criticisms.
This is where the reception was gonna be. They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
You think anyone survived?
If the infection did not spread.
I hope so.
Of course, you could actually go into the I wouldn't. Well, you could say a main menu or like a pause menu. Of course, the game isn't completely paused because the game is still running. Where is the settings? Let's restart. Oh, the settings over here. No. Controller. Is that on sound? No. Is it on? Change HUD. Change radio site. Subtitles. Why is it not changing? The subtitles are on. Yeah, the subtitles are on. I don't know why it's not showing. It's weird. Probably spent like 2 minutes just figuring out the settings on this thing. I think I have to go on towards the main menu and do it.
I can't believe this is happening again. It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident. You were one of the survivors.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. We're going to this cathedral of yours. But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know.
Yeah, they reused the same dialogue. I'll never forget it in Resident Evil 4, in the introduction, or in the beginning of the cutscene.
What was that?
Only one way to find out. Let's
Okay,
go.
now we can start running. Like I said, this is actually the and of course the subtitles are on finally. The co-op system is, I guess you could say, sort of fixed. Yeah, and of course, there are collectibles in this game. First time ever, I believe, that there has ever been collectibles in a Resident Evil game. I'm assuming. If I'm assuming that there is there weren't collectibles in the older games, but I think Resident Evil 6 is the first one that implemented collectibles, so to speak.
Roger.
But anyway, let's reach in. Police warrant.
Don't shoot!
Are you all right?
The fog.
What?
The fog. It came out of nowhere. Liz! Wait, let me go! It's too dangerous. My daughter, she's all alone. If we don't do something...
All right, I get it. But if you don't keep it down, you won't live to save her. You understand?
Liz.
Is that your daughter? All right, let's find her.
Leon, we don't have time
We're
to...
making the time.
Liz, where are you?
And of course, Leon still has that neglected him, thinking that he could still save everybody. But anyway, over here, if we go back towards the computer, there is a collectible. I guess you can say collectible that you can actually shoot. Here it is. An emblem. The serpent emblem has unlocked files and figures, which of course unlocks collectibles.
What was that sound?
There are in total of, I believe, 30.
They're scared.
30 serpent emblems. 30 for Leon, 30 for
Stay
Chris,
sharp.
and 30 for Jake. Serpent emblems. So I think there are a total of 90 emblems in total throughout the whole game. I think less than that. I think it's 15, 20, or 30, I believe. Serpent emblems in total. Because there are in total of 5 chapters here in this game. But the chapters are very short. Sadly. So Resident Evil is not a... Resident Evil throughout the years haven't been one of the longest games. Because you could... Of course, Resident Evil, you could actually speed run through it and finish it less than like 3 hours, or less than 5 hours.
That's quite a draft.
We need to find her.
So there hasn't.
We will. Just stay close.
Well, luckily, this time, it's just chapters straight through. There isn't like chapter 1 to 2, like chapters 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, then goes up to chapter 2. Luckily, it does not. It does not do that. So Leon's campaign is actually very short. If you actually speed run through it, you can actually finish this in like 3 hours. Sadly, since I'm recording it, I think it's going to be longer than that. So each one of the campaigns are going to be very short.
It's your dad.
I think this is going to be a short.
Wonder how much time we have
Walkthrough.
before these corpses are on their feet.
If you go up here, you actually find a first aid spray, which is very helpful. I'm still debating on, of course, this is the President Adam Benford. I think I'll do this like, I think 25 or half an hour gameplays.
You all right?
I will be once I find my daughter.
Because the,
I called her cell, but we got cut off. I know she's here. Somewhere.
I just want to say, but I got cut off. I got cut off. I forgot. Here's the elevator.
We'll need to get the elevator working again.
It's locked, but I work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Thanks. Now let's find Liz and get the hell out of here.
And
Liz? Liz, is that you?
and one problem when the game came out is because it's only on Leon. The first chapter for Leon's campaign is actually very slow, as of course you can see here. There's nothing much action going on because we're just walking and finding a person. So we won't get into any of the action till towards the end of the chapter.
Careful.
Okay.
Zombie. Oh no, never mind. That was such a delay with the jump scare music and her and with the AI.
Where are Mom and Liam?
They already got out. They're waiting for us at home.
And there's dead people here. Yeah, like I said, that was just a delayed jump scare.
How do we get out of this place?
The underground parking lot. The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works.
How do we get out of this place? Leon, you came in here. Into the university. Numbnuts. But if you collect the serpent emblems in Leon's campaign, you will learn a little bit more with Leon and also Helena. If you want to know a little bit
Let's
more
get this out
about
of our way.
Helena, you do want to collect the serpent emblems. And of course, these serpent emblems aren't.
I'm glad you guys were here.
The serpent emblems are optional. They're not recommended towards 100%, but they are in the game, so you do actually want to do it. And also, it unlocks files and figurines for the characters and the enemies that you will that will appear during the main game.
Oh my god!
She has turned.
She's already gone! Shoot her!
Elena, she's biting me. You can probably hear the controller. There you got it. She hesitated there for a second. You did what you had to.
I can't believe this.
We'll get used to it. It's either them or us. And they don't hesitate.
Of course,
Why did
because
this
they're
have to
zombies.
happen? I don't think we're alone in here.
Lena, grab your gun.
Shit! Don't let him in!
Losing ammo here. And I lost all my ammo. This guy just faints on the floor? My god. What a vagina this guy is. That was just itchy. One little interesting thing is that Leon had, well, most of these characters have, I guess you can say, secret weapons. I'll show you what Helena is. For Leon's, his secret weapon, I guess you can say, I like to call it secret weapons. His secret weapon is actually dual pistols, as you can see that right here. You can't see the other one, but right there. He has dual pistols. That's actually kind of cool. With Helena, her
That's our cue to
her
get
secret
the-
weapon. I don't know. I know it's not a secret weapon, but I like saying that. Her weapon is a Hydra, I believe. A Hydra 3-barrel shotgun, a small shotgun. And Leon's, he has dual pistols and a knife, which I forgot to show. I will be explaining some of the secret weapons that each character has, and I explained Helena's and Leon's.
Let's go.
Leon, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. Let's get the hell out of here.
And of course, Leon has that police instincts, which is to protect citizens. But anyway, I'm coming up to the half-an-hour mark, so I think I'm just gonna end it here for now. So next time on Resident Evil 6, we're gonna keep on heading on towards the university and see if we could find a way out of here. Until next time.